Hey, I want to show you a real quick way of color correcting footage that you might take in when you fail to white balance at all, you're in a rush, you forgot, or you white balance on something that really isn't white, or you just get results that you come back and it just doesn't look right. Don't freak about that. I have gotten to the point where I don't necessarily worry about it. I just realize that if I don't take a white balance, I'm not going to get what my eye saw, but I can get it to the point where it's believable to the audience. Right here, I have some footage that I shot out at a tailgate. I think it was during the Iowa football game. I was following the police around and seeing what they do. You can see it was an overcast day, but it's a little bit more bluer than I would like to see it. Quick ways of fixing that is if you go into the video clip and you double click that video clip into the viewer. If you were to go and drag a color corrector, not the three-way, just a simple color corrector will suffice for this, from the color correction video filters bin and drag it on into the clip that you clicked on to from the timeline into the viewer, you'll get that come up. Okay, put your timeline over top so that this is this over here and your canvas is this that's up here in your viewer. So you can utilize the controls of the filter up in the viewer, but you can see the changes happen right here. It's always a good way to work. Real simple. There are several ways of going about it. If you look at the color wheel, the balance this is what you're looking at, the balance, you'll see that the blue is over here and my picture is kind of blue, and what I wanted to be more warmer, more orange, more reddish. And if you notice, the complementary or opposite color to blue is yellow red on this side. So if I physically take this dot, and it doesn't move with the greatest of speed, but if I take this dot, click it and hold it, and my cursor disappears, don't freak out about that while I'm still holding it down, and just push it off into the distance, and if you're looking at the canvas while I'm doing this, you'll notice that the overall bluish hue to this whole thing kind of goes away. The flesh tones on the people start to warm up. And look at this. Up here is the eye that says what I see, and it's clicked, so I see the effect. If I click it, it goes away. Can you see how that bluish hue? I mean, something as simple as that fixes that overall. Just basically the camera was balanced for the inside, incandescent light, 32K, 3200 degrees Kelvin, versus it's outside, which in its overcast day, it's probably more than 56. It's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 6500 degrees Kelvin. So that's a simple way of fixing that. Another way to be even simpler is if you have something that you know when you shot it that was white. For instance, I know that shirt's white. I believe this hood is white. I believe that car is white too. If it's silver, you're kind of in a dark area, but I believe that shirt, the cars are white. If I come over here to the balance in the lower corner here and click this little eyedropper, it says select auto balance color. Click it once, drag it over. When it gets to the picture, it becomes an eyedropper. I can click on any of these things. Problem with this shirt is it's not receiving a lot of the light because it's kind of in shadow, but these cars, I believe, are better options. So if I click a car there, you notice this dot jumps all the way out to there, and it looks a lot warmer. It wasn't as warm as when I did it because, once again, there's no exact measurement for it, save for taking a white balance on the scene. But in lieu of that, I think these two methods provide a good option. There you go.